Okay, I think it's fine. Let me just... Okay. Yeah, literally OBS decided to fucking die. Alright, then lock in. I see. The hatchet toy is a time bomb disguised as a plushie. Scans the palm so as it enters in a certain proximity range. If it doesn't recognize the palm as an authorized individual, it'll shoot out its spines and penetrate the intruder. But just screw the press too tightly down here. The one in mechanical engineering isn't about all tightening the screw as hard as you can. You need a slightly loose screw or two to make things fit better. And another thing, if I were you, I would have made the spine holes hexagon shaped, not circular. You could tell all that from a quick look. You're certainly no common employee. Either way, most of those are experiments, incomplete products, in truth. In truth, you like making more dangerous inventions too, right? You really are a persistent one, aren't you? What are you getting at? And I'm sure these violent inventions eventually led to something that can completely rip someone's time away. Wait, what? The culprit behind the case of time-killing time. It's you guys, right? Said, no, not today! Yeah, imagine Rodeo actually having character and doing work. That's what you do, isn't it? He suddenly rubs it the wrong way, so go ahead and smash it to bits. That's a bit of a logical leap, isn't it? Who do you think we Eurodivier are? Thought this friend of yours in the Eurodivier really messed up big time in the past, Did you do something drastically violent? No, Sonia, he always knew how to say the right things. Things to get people to agree with him, to convince them to join his cause. His words filled me with this confidence that could really change the world. That it really was effortless letting candy slowly melt away in my mouth. But what could he possibly do to change the world? He doesn't even do anything. Not like these guys. But a T-Corp Eurodivier, nothing more than knockoffs who just found themselves inspired by stories coming out of J-Corp, or... It's absolutely baffling how you failed to correctly deduce a single thing. No, we're not knockoffs. Besides, the Saint has already brought many changes to the world. Changes that you mere detectives can't even dream of. The Saint? Indeed. Saint Sonia was the one who really sparked the fire to Eurodivier in every nest. Well, that isn't the only reason they call him the Saint, but that's besides the point. Eurodivier, in every nest? Sonia did that? Since you claim to be Saint Sonia's friend, allow me to say in no uncertain terms, the Eurodivier has nothing to do with your case. Sonia, Are we supposed to take you at your word? First, we don't have this time-killing technology. We can steal time or timepieces, but it's practically impossible to kill time. Making something so absurd would surely catch a tech agency's attention. And that is trouble that I am not willing to invite. Why? They've been causing a ruckus here. Is that what the Eurodivier wants? Chaos? Please, don't compare us to the likes of Backstreet's gangs. There are those among us who want that chaos, of course. One of our former members insisted that we must take the abundance of time in T-Corp for ourselves, and have our comrades divided equally among us. But such drastic action would also hurt the have-nots, those who do not deserve such pain, so we must adhere to the Saint's teachings. To truly tear out the throats of the rich, we must wait for the right moment. The right moment? So it really was Sonia. So I've been wondering, are you really the Saint's friend? Of course she is! He even invited her to join his journey! Why don't we leave for now? We don't always come back here once we uncover more evidence. Dante says, let's leave for now. Are we not arresting them? Then what if it could be a whole lecture about it's my job to arrest them? Rodeo ignored the assistant's question and turned around to leave the hideout, wearing a dark expression, something I had never seen from her before. The assistant shrugged, and we were about to leave the hideout as well, but the Eurodivier captain stopped us. Wait, if you really are a friend of the Saint, then I can't let you leave without giving you some advice as the more experienced detective. I was able to establish a few things from this conversation, so allow me to share them with you. Oh, right! You dabble in detective work time to time as well, yes? Is this a common thing Eurodivier get up to? No, only Eurodivier branch in District 20 do. Anyway, if I were you, I would start by looking for a common thread that ties all victims together. Find out what they have in common. Why? The T-Corp Collections Agency knows everything about time, where it comes from, where it goes, but not with this case. But if they know everything about comings and goings of time, How are you avoiding their eyes? Not all of us do. I can't tell you more, however. Just know that we have an ace up our sleeves that let us continue our guerrilla activities in this nest. Anyways, does not strike you as odd that, for someone with such impressive technology that can quite literally rip away time without a trace, the killer seems unusually passive? This tells me that there is a condition they must first meet to use their powers. Another possibility that they have a certain creed or a belief system that they follow, but ideologically motivated culprits usually leave behind more obvious evidence that points to their beliefs. Let me die real quick. Oh, I think that adds up nicely. Want to join our squad of ace detectives? Who the hell hired this bumbling team of amateur detective wannabes? Never mind. Would you kindly leave this place? Well, we now know where the Eurodivier are. You can always come back here if we ever need anything else. You know Rhodey's pissed.
대의에 맞서는 자들을 확실하게 굴복시켰죠.
Ooh, that's a giant chunk. Fuck yeah, alright. Alright, Ryoshu got.
담배 한 갑에 굴창나사 다섯? 그딴 소리를 하는 거 보니 네 놈머리에 나사가 빠졌나?
I get a little bit of thread. I don't know if I'm going to use Ryoshu now, but having her now means I can at least set her up and get her ready. Oh, oh, my thread's gone. There goes all that hard work. And Morbid's going to go with, I got to set her up. On the bright side, my Tremor team now has a usable Honglu. And I guess a Ryoshu. I can't wait to finally have more than 3 workable members. For now, I'll stick with the normal team. Didn't lose any clashes in the event, at least. Okay, Eden, I need you to look at this and tell me what's wrong with it. I need you to stare at it and, like, take it in for a minute on the possible reason why I might not be using this one for the event. At least not for the main story. I might use her in grinding, but I need you to use the synapses in your brain to connect the dots. There is nothing wrong with my wife. 1, that's my wife. 2, I have no levels in this bitch. I'm not killing myself. Anyways, back in it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for it. Let's go for the win. We're already at 11. There's a couple more and I should be done. Well then, your Divi is swung up and down and got nothing to do with the case. And the Time Ripper's still at large. What now, Ace Detectives? But we don't have any other leads. When we talked to just left the hideout, so why don't we follow him? You want the tail that Eurodivi? Well, it looks like not arresting him may pay off after all. I think it's a fair suggestion. Waste of time. We should torture them one by one until someone breaks. According to page 155 of Lady Agatha's book, an ace detective must always remain vigilant and not shy away from stakeouts. We're already on page 155? Don Quixote gave us his book so that we can all become ace detectives. I'm been reading it whenever I can. The Eurodivi's petty time thievery won't change the world. Is that why you're letting them go? Because it doesn't matter? Huh? No, not at all. It's the opposite, in fact. I want to see things change. Change? It is said that the Eurodivier started from a small group of nobodies. But they kept at it, slowly but surely, spreading through the city. They've been causing real trouble in some nests. They find it difficult to get rid of them. Do you know what people have been saying here at T-Corp? Running low on time, burning full of frustration? And come join the Eurodivier. Like most people who accept injustice and move on, they don't. They refuse to turn a blind eye, confident and determined they will one day bring real change to the city. It's only natural that I find them extremely fascinating. To witness, to what end do their desperate desires and aspirations lead? Nothing but impotent squirmings. I'm sorry. Do you guys even give a damn about solving the case? This case. has a certain destructive aesthetic to it. I like it. I'm following my family's elders' words, to see and experience as much of the world as I can before I return, because their words better be followed. Sounds excruciatingly bothersome. So many things in this world presuming that they deserve to call themselves family. I never heard you talk like that, Ryoshu. What will you ever accomplish with such half-heartedness? Don't worry about it. Most people live on with that very half-heartedness. It's been eons I really desired something with all my heart, you know. No, I'm not most people. From the distance, a loud rapid footstep broke through Rhodia's quiet whispers. I knew it! The culprit was a Eurodivi! Ah! They're here. Won't give them the slip this time. Okay, let's go. Maybe you'll catch him this time if you learn to breathe like Marisol, Ryoshu. Rhodia, let's... Rhodia came to a sudden stop and looked at me, staring at me from underneath the shadows cast over her eyes. Dante, do you think it would have been any different if I followed Sonia back at the casino? Why do you ask? I mean, it's just... watching Sonia's goals actually start to take shape while I stagnated, unchanging. It's making me feel... Rhodia hesitated. Odd. An odd impression. Oh, let me grab that. Alright, let's get our culprit. I'm also getting a nice chunk of lunacy out of this. I can actually, start spending on random rolls if I feel like it. You're late, clock. The two sinners had a head start, but it didn't take very long before we caught up to them and saw them quietly kneeling behind cover. We'll go ahead and draw their attention. We should be able to corner them in this direction. Since Ryoshu and Honglu are out there to draw the culprit here, we have to do our part and capture them. Yeah. What's wrong, Rhodia? Just, every time I think about Sonia, I remember all the things that I couldn't do. That's all. Rhodia. Nope, not gonna let this drag me down. I do what I can, right? Wouldn't it be so nice if the culprit showed up right now to get my hands on him and get this over with? All this waiting around is getting so tedious. I'll feel look real badass when I arrest them. You certainly recover quick. That's a good attitude to have. Well, you know, ain't that how emotions are supposed to be? Constantly changing with time, you know? Is it now? I don't quite agree. Emotions don't change with time. I'd say the changing emotions are what drive the flow of time. That's some complicated stuff. I just can't wait to hear all the praise they'll sing of me once I catch this Eurodivi rascal, that's all. You know, I want to be an ace detective. Then you shall have your chance. A chance for you to be the center of attention, a subject of praise. That long coat, that hat, you're... Rhodia, Dante, the culprit ran that way. You're the time ripper. Correct. Ooh, I love them. Oh, I love them. I love it. This isn't good. It'll take a while for Honglu and Ryoshu to get here. But before we get down to business, allow me to make a few corrections. 1. I am no longer bound to an organization like the Eurodivier. In fact, I found their hypocrisy detestable. Did you know that even the Eurodivier did not use their hours equally amongst one another? That is why I have chosen action. 2. I am not killing time. You will not compare my crusade to something so hollow. I merely reap the dying hours to share it among those who need it most. You may call me the Time Saint instead. What the hell are you talking about? Shut up and... Oh, this is flying over your head, isn't it? You poor little thing. Starved for even a morsel of praise. Alright, they gotta get art of them fucking, right? Alright, now that I got that obvious line out of the way. This is both a correction of your ignorance and our final warning. If you wish to capture me, no, us, then you must be prepared to pay the price in time. Was that an attempt at a threat? There's You said you think you can scare me like that? Sure, you're the big scary time ripper, but I've got you all figured out. I know your patterns. There's something staying in your hand, isn't there? Whether your creed, some kind of a design flaw in your tech. You can't touch my time. How'd you like this Ace Detective's deductions, huh? Half right. We've given me 2 more corrections to make. 1. I am not the one killing time. It's you, and everyone like you, who's killing time. 2. Indeed, we cannot rip time away from just anyone, no. But I can take yours. Because you, at this very moment, are mired in tedium. What? Just biding the time, aren't you? Waiting for something to happen. Killing time. We are merely taking back the time that you would have killed anyway. Swing that axe and you might carve a small chunk of our flesh. But we will rip a chunk out of your existence. You will stir awake when the clock strikes 4. In 50 years' time, having done nothing, having lived through nothing, all in the blink of an eye. That is when it shall dawn on you. That despair, it'll all come rushing in like a flood. That disparity, the unfamiliarity of all the time you have killed. Every pain, a reminder of every single second you've killed, thinking about how tedious it all is. You look scared. We like that look in your eyes. Rhodia stood there, completely frozen. No one could stop the time ripper as he walked away from us. Not me, not Rhodia. The culprit, where are they? I thought I could take them on, but when I came face to face with the Ripper, How could you give them the slip? They threatened her, that they were going to rip away her time. Oh no. And the Ripper knew. They knew how I felt, so... Never mind. It seemed to me that Rhodey decided to not say it out loud, but I knew that the word she wanted to say was tedious. Pathetic. Unlike you, Ryoshu, my time is important. I'm not here just to make those stupid, pointless observations about the case. I didn't volunteer to some weird obligation either, okay? I volunteered because I genuinely wanted to solve the case. I'm not like you, either of you. I briefly grew concerned that Ryoshu might swing her scabbard at Rhodia, but I don't think she was listening anyway. How banal. Instead, she stared up at the clock tower in silence as her cigarette slowly burned its way to her lips. I guess that's a relief. Rhodia, Sorry. I think I'm just getting tired of wearing a silly smile. Holy shit! Actual interesting things happening with Rhodia's character. Maybe I'm just dumb, though. I could be dumb. Oh, we are... Oh my god. It's taking forever in this bitch. Rhodia was always the one to lift the team's mood when it's down, but... the mood among us had grown so incredibly awkward and cold that I was almost starting to feel a chill in my fingers. I guess this is what happens when Rhodia's in a depressive mood. If we were back at the bus, or if Yisan or Gregor were here, they would have at least tried to do something to break the ice. Neither Ryoshin or Honglu were the kind of people who would be heavily affected by such a frosty mood. We just trudged on with our investigation. Huh, but the culprit got him in the middle of something. He knew the Ripper. How could you tell? By looking at his eyes. Isn't it obvious? That look in his eyes is the kind of look that people have in their eyes when getting killed by a rat they know. He's not exactly dead, you know. His dead body was kind of different from the last one we saw, though. Not a dead body either, but what is it? The culprit tore his scarf in half. Maybe they really disagree with his fashion choices? Do Eurodiviae must live like fools in the eyes of others, so that we may see a path invisible to them. Rhodia? It's something Sonia once said. Told me the scarf was a yoke to hide the great ambition, that those such dreams must remain bound. I don't see you wearing that scarf. I just think it cramps my style. Then chopping the scarf in half would mean that the killer might be a former member of the Eurodiviae. We should go back to their hideout and ask around. Damn it! Ripper got our boss? Huh. Are you asking if anyone quit recently? Well, it's not like they formally quit or anything, but there were some who went completely off the grid. Someone who wanted to steal the surplus time at T-Corp to share it equally among everyone? Yeah, I remember a lad who said something like that. When his younger brother died, he became a bit weird. Did anyone want to go along with that plan? I'm sure there are some, but we shouldn't. We're the Eurodiviae. Let's bide our time until the Saint gives us the word. Is that so? Where is he? No idea. Last I heard, he said something like, "I'll always be watching you." Creepy, innit? I suppose that means he's still hanging about somewhere within T-Corp borders. Her bossman is gonna be back to normal, right? He'll always be watching, huh? Clock. Huh? I always burn a cig after a kill. Well, you're always smoking. Because it takes about 4 minutes for the cig to burn all the way through. I get to watch as the light of life slowly burns out in their dying eyes. It really enhances the flavor. 4 minutes. I know that it takes exactly 4 minutes for the cigarette to burn away. But only 2 minutes have passed on that clock tower. That doesn't make sense! How come no one noticed that the clock tower was broken? This isn't a new development, by the way. From the moment our little game of detectives started to this precise moment, the clock tower always measured only 2 minutes by the time I finished smoking. Didn't someone say it's because people have learned to be helpless? I've been waiting for somebody to get finished for a while. How much pain it is to wait for someone who has too much time in your day? It's so tedious! Me thinks it's a real bother. Standing guard here, I'll just stop and search. So tedious. Hey, assistant, what were the first 2 victims doing when the Ripper struck? Let's see. One of them was attacked while purchasing a 13-flavored lollipop candy, and the other was reading a comic book starring a T-Corp inventor as its protagonist. I think it's a pretty fun read. Are there a lot of clock towers in T-Corp? A total of 12 in the entirety of T-Corp. Just 1 in this general area. The time Ripper struck only near this clock tower, didn't they? Right on, detective! What if they slowed down the clock tower and made everyone in the area feel that sense of extreme tedium? Tedium. I see! So that's what it was! He can rip time only from people who are bored! The clock tower. It should give me a nice view to blow smoke at. Oh, here's something I forgot to mention. You know that you need actual evidence to make an arrest, right, detectives? Huh? You have to catch them in the act. Can't go around arresting people just because you feel like it, eh? What, do we have to let them attack us or something? Just so we can catch them in the act? Don't you know? He later ripped the time out of you. One small mistake and you might wake up weeks, months, or even years later. We don't even know if that's the kind of thing that Dante can rewind. Yeah, this is all very tragic, but it's still part of your responsibilities. Do you even care about catching the culprit? Or is learning how he rips time all you care about? Right on again, Ace Detective! I once thought there was no inventions in T-Corp that I didn't know their ins and outs about. You see, I have intricate knowledge of the mechanism of every single machinery in existence within T-Corp. I even know about the bizarre contraption your friend back at the jail cell invented while he was here. I didn't want that invention to be beholden to T-Corp Patents Agency. No, I wanted to watch it spread throughout the city. I didn't try very hard to stop him to escape through the back streets. It wasn't because I was lazy, mind. But to answer your question, no. Like in the case of the League of Nine Literatures, I don't care whether they catch a culprit or not. I'm curious about the exact mechanism of how he rips time. It's the nature of being an inventor. Wait a minute. Oh, damn. Bro really just said, mirror technology? Let that shit spread. It'll be funny. Agreed. How am I supposed to even get anything done with people like... Excuse me, Mr. Assistant. I have something I'd like to ask you. Back when Marisol stood on the temporal scale gallows, didn't the machine beep very loudly? Oh, that reticent friend? Yes, it did. If you have the intricate knowledge of the mechanism of every single machinery in existence in T-Corp, then you must also know... why it malfunctioned? Of course. Why wasn't the gallows able to take 10 billion ons worth of time from Marisol? Was it really because it was broken? What are you talking about? It's statistically impossible for a machine of my design to have any faults, usually. And the source of that error must be Marisol. Or all of us, right? Not the machine. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant! Not only looking the part, but also acting the part of an ace detective. Could have fooled me. All credits go to Lady Agatha. She did say that one of the top qualities of an ace detective is a mind of bottomless inquisitiveness, after all. I thought the condition of getting exempt from a time test where you had to catch the culprit. That was what I was thinking when the Class 5 auditor began to speak in to address my concerns. I'm not saying that I won't cooperate, of course. They've even devised a plan for you, though it may be somewhat simple. Now listen close. Oh, I think I get it. I think that machine is proof that we can't have our time taken away. Because since the machine didn't work, then... Stop being cute, Honglu. Let him cook. He's so pretty. Anyway, it's time to lock in. 45. Fuck me. Alright, can I... Oh yeah, let me get the... Whatever's over here. I'm getting hungry as shit, too. I'm gonna dog some mad food after I'm done here. Could I do it with a level 45 Rhodia? Or 43 Rhodia? Possibly. But I don't want to take chances. Can I?
제압 작업은 이것으로 완료하면 되겠군요.
Oh, thank God.
다시.
Perfect. Alright. I should up tire, but I ain't got the fucking thread for that, so we're gonna lock in. Oh, we got the squad back? Yo, let's go? If that's the case... Then yeah, they're weak to Pierce. I think Rhoda doesn't really need it. Probably, but I'm not going to be using her. Fuck everyone else. It also means we busting out the boy. I'm bringing him because I just like his moves. I won't even lie.
준비되었습니다.
고래를 향.
일인가요?
The boys are back in town. So, will this really work? I guess it's barely a plan, and more like something we come up with in the last 10 minutes, but still. Annoying. Shh, let's hide. Hiya. I've been waiting for you. Did he just say hiya to the Ripper? How interesting. Not only did you know that I'd be coming here, but I just had the manners to extend your greetings? I see. You've been tailing us this whole time. Of course! You're right under our noses all this time, weren't you? You're one of those fools playing pretend as a detective, aren't you? Killing time. You're right. Say, can you teach me how to make the most of my time? Give us your time and we might tell you. What, 30 hours? What is this, a bloody joke? That ain't enough. Just think about all those hours we've lost fleeing from these sods. We could have spent that time ripping more hours from others. It's only fair that we take 300 hours from him. Agreed. He's one of the Nest lackeys, working with those filthy watch chains of T-Corp. He deserves it. If we let him go, he'll only bring further trouble. Let's show them what happens to those that oppose us. Seconded. Let's try to extract the exact amount of hours that evenly splits into 12 pieces. It's 12 people at once! Interesting. Sod it. Let's stab as deep as we can go! We don't want the repeat of the fat cat at the factory, do we? We're aiming straight for the center. We're not letting this bastard slip away with just a gash of 100 hours. Silence. I will decide the time. We will stab as deep as we can and rip 1,000 hours from him. That should be more than enough time for us to happily share. Well, I suppose we'll be losing our sense of taste for the next 1,000 hours. We divide the burden of 1,000 hours equally among one another. Yeah, I can roll with that. Huh? What, there are multiple personalities in there. I'm taking turns to speak. The culprit wasn't the only one who suddenly began to behave strangely. Hong Lu did too. His face relaxed to a tranquil look, as though it was ready to let something go. Or perhaps, that was an expression of liberation. 1,000 hours. Will 1,000 hours have passed in the blink of an eye? Yes, and there will be no pain, only despair that awaits you upon your awakening. Then, I like that. Rip my time away. He didn't mean that, did he? A time-tearing razor, is it? So that's the core of the power that extracts time. There's no invention at all, but a distortion. My, it is still highly fascinating. So this is the kind of power that a distortion can grant? Powers that only one could have dreamed of. After a lengthy silence, as though the world itself had come to a grinding halt. Why can't we rip away your time? I see. Everything went according to plan. It's all so same. I blinked, but the world is just as familiar and changeless as ever. What? We've walked right into a trap, you daft idiots! Don't you understand? Detectives, all on the scene. Ugh, that's a relief. I mean, worried for a moment there. About 30 minutes ago. Like I said earlier, temporal scale gallows isn't broken. This error was caused by you. Your time, and this applies to all 12 of you, was already bound to someone else's time. Someone else's time? Me? This caused a multi-reference error in the temporal scale gallows. You're supposed to hang your time. So what you're saying is, because we're all living within Dante's time, the gallows couldn't hang our time? I had no idea. Well, if all that is news to us, then there's really no way for the Time Ripper to know that either. So, once the Time Ripper arrives and tries to rip my time away from me, that's when Rody and Ryoshu can swoop in like the awesome people you are and arrest the culprit. And that's how this trap came to be. But what if, and really, what if the Time Ripper manages to rip Hong Lu's time away? Don't worry, Dante. It's all going to be okay. When all the racket will last due to a malfunctioning clock tower breaks. Wouldn't it be so entertaining to watch people's trust in the institution, the supposedly unerring clock tower crumble? It's going to be a fun show. I'll try my best not to malfunction. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Hey, participation trophy. Used to really hate the sound of clocks. I don't know when it started. Some says it is known as a perpetual cycle of pain. Like it's some premonition that a clock hand-shaped blade will one day cleave through me. A blade of time, if you will. But your noise? It's a bit different. It's the kind of noise that we dream of something new. Something different. And it's not pain. Well, that's why I wanted to extend my gratitude. Not sure what he's extending his gratitude for, but can someone ask him to do something for me? Dante has a request. Right, request away. I think I've had enough experience to intuit when a big fight's about to break out, and I'm getting that exact feeling that something's about to happen. So it's time for you to return to the other sinners. I can't believe they actually kept us in prison the whole time. Want to let us out right before they caught the culprit. So how was it, manager? Adventuring with just 3 sinners? Was it nice? I trust that you have learned your lesson, and that my absence was deeply felt. I'm aching all over from sitting inside that jail cell. I don't ever want to go back to a place like that. Right. So that's a sort of time ripper or something. A distortion we must defeat.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
Alright. Ooh, 1,000. Ugh. This is gonna be a scary one. Big buffs. It's alright, we got the squad out here. Oh, what is that? How do we counter that? Ooh, the perfect counter. In the meantime, I'll have everyone else, you know what, nah, you're gonna do that. Nah, I lied. I lied. I believe in Yi-Sang. I do, oh no. Yeah, that offense level up is scary. Oh, Sinclair!
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨있지.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조지에서 싸울 때도 눈에 바로 적을 다 밀어버리는.
Oh no. Wait! Nope! It doesn't matter! It doesn't matter! Give it to him! Not as much damage as I'd like, but fuck it, we get damage off at all. Ooh, and we got the 5 paralyzed too. That means... Oh, yeah, that offense level is horrendous. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of blues too. Fuck it, let's take advantage of this. Perfect, Hong Lu! Oh, some extra haste next turn. Base proposal hit everyone 100 times stolen on self. Time relief entitlement. Gets target using attack skill against his unit. Wait a minute. I may be misinterpreting this, but what if I don't attack then for a turn? Alright. 5 speed, enhances unit skills. Get 1 fragile when Tremor Burst, skill or coin effect, resist unit start effect. Oh, okay. Oh, that speed is still bad though. Oh god. I think Sinclair's is fucked. Yep. Hope you like reading. Oh wait, no, that did nothing. What? Oh god damn it. It hit Marisol, and he was already close getting staggered. Ah, it's my fault. I should have paid attention.
야,
His speed isn't boosted.
앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
Said lol Lamau. Literally though. You saying I've been doing nothing but rolling his own skill 1. Like, please, I need you to roll something that I can work with here. Fuck it, Sinclair, go for those dodges. I believe in you. And Heathcliff needs to take damage. Time to remember defensive skills exist. The issue isn't defensive skills. The issue is that I'm not getting what I need. Besides, I'm good with defensive skills. Actually, what I should do is have Ishmael be defensive. Oh, you got the win. Sick. I'm not even lying. I should probably have Heathcliff get hit. Damn. Crazy. And we got our boy back. Pulled on a real 100 times stolen on self. You know what, Ishmael? You chill out. Try to offset that. You go for that. Ooh, we got 2 dominatings. No, fuck. I'm gonna risk that. No, I lied. I want Marisol to get it up. They're dominating over here. Yeah, Sinclair, you solo that one. Who else is targeting it? Is it Hong Lu? Yeah, it's Hong Lu. Hong Lu, you go over here then. Alright, we getting there. We getting there. Ugh, that is a lot of bleed, but fuck it, we ball. Ooh, it might be a... Oh, it's not a stagger. Damn it. Oh, that bleed is what's fucking us up right now.
일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
I want Hong Lu to gather a bit more of his shit. There it is again. Ah, man, it'll burn his skill 3 though. Oh well. Know what? Take that Heathcliff counter. Everyone else can just chill. Or... How much poise do you have? Marisol's closer to death, so I'm actually gonna have him do that. And everyone else can just chill out. Go ahead. He's already about to get staggered again. The only question now is, do I have enough for Hong Lu to clutch? Wait, where else are they going? Oh, one for Marisol. Okay, where is it? Any for her? Nope, then... I want you to go for that attack. Any for you? Nope. That means that's a full resonance right there. One for... I think a couple for you, saying. Do that. Alright, here we go! I will believe! Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Sinclair with the bombos?
그래. 결국 마지막까지
There's no way it's that easy.
잘 들어.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything about revive, so I think we just win.
타도하죠. 급수가 전부
다리 안쪽이 작살난다.
Whew.
저러면 이제 메타작을 피할 방법이 없지.
Have you ever wept in such deep longing for that extra minute, that extra second you let slip through your fingers? Where you wish that your heart would forever sleep, for its every beat was but a painful reminder of the merciless march of time. I don't suppose you have, because you all have plenty of time to spare. With that, the Time Ripper slips into the shimmering portal, a mirror dungeon of the Fathoms. It appears to be the same kind as the one we have seen before. Hey, Dante, I've got a question. This occurred to me for the first time. Where do all the time that you use, where do they come from? Well, I never gave thought to where the time I rewind comes from. All I knew was that when I turned the clock, I rewind the time. Who cares? Yeah, who cares, I guess. I wish I could answer her, but it's not like I know how any of this works. Ryoshu quickly shut us down with her brief summary of the circumstances. We did not question it further. A mirror dungeon of the Fathoms. Let's go. I may put Rhodia back on the team. Yeah, no, I won't. No, I lied.
아직 모자라. 여러분들. 왜 그렇게
Oh, hey, Riri's here. Yay! I'm debating, because if I am going to bring... I guess the team would be Boom, Boom, and Boom, because they have the Dante controls the Sinner's time from what I understand. Yeah, but where does that time come from? Yeah, like one... I guess I could bring Blade Lineage Marisol? That's 4 already. I guess these two could also work. Or maybe you... Ooh, but Sinclair's really good. The Spooky Conjure I signed back in Prologue. Yeah, but that doesn't just spawn time for you to rewind. That's not a thing that just happens. I guess in Project Moon maybe, but it's the exact specifics of it. All we know is that it just works. But as again, we've seen in Project Moon, shit usually works for a very bad reason. Anyways, we're gonna go for it. So this is the culprit's Fathoms. 21 minutes. The time it took for an impact for you to hit the cobblestones. The TT protocol doesn't work like that, though. Even, like, T-Corp doesn't know how that works. Nobody outside of the company knows how it works. And those inside the company barely understand how it works. Isn't it about time you quit that Eurodivier thing, brother? We barely have enough time to scrape by. Wasting our time building unregistered inventions just to annoy some time collectors doesn't do anything. Come on, brother. Dream like you used to, please. You don't want to work for the T-Corp Patents Agency, didn't you? We stopped asking how because it just works, but why does it work? We're just biding our time, waiting for the right moment, okay? And when that time comes... But you don't even know when that moment is. Also, that dialogue is slow as shit. Oh, I looked away for a second. There's more? Oh, God. Yeah, I need to... I'm not sitting through all that. The moment comes after we're dead. Why did that matter if we're not here to see it? Take the Grade 1 Inventor Certificate exam or something. Make a submission to the Inventions Expo. It's a pretty hefty prize money for receiving the Inventor of the Year Award, you know? Did you know that in other nests, everyone enjoys equal 24 hours? Just imagine for a second. What if we saved a ton of money, moved to a different nest? Then maybe we'll get to live 24 hours a day, too. I could get a full night's rest, I'd still have half the day to spend. Wouldn't that be so wonderful? I was always full of excuses. For all my hatred of the system, I remained inert in my ignorance as a convenient shield and excuse for inaction. I knew that our lives would get better if I did get certified, but always gave the same excuse. I don't have the time to take a test. One early morning, my brother came to speak to me. I'll lend you all but 2 hours of my time. That'll give you more than enough time to complete the exam. It ends around 2 p.m., right? I'll meet you in front of the clock tower then. You can give me back the time you borrowed here. Thus, I was given a single day of abundance. The sun still hadn't set when I finished the exam. I had a good feeling about all this, too. Maybe I could start dreaming again, in that old comic book I used to read, to dream of becoming a professional inventor of all kinds of things. The car rolls in slowly. It's so slow that anyone could simply step out of its way. The driver is like us, someone who lives 10-hour days. But my brother can't get out of its way, because he doesn't have enough time. Hours already precariously stretched over a day, stretched even further. So you are, slowly, so slowly, thrown into the air. I run as fast as I can within the time that is given to me, but I failed to reach him. I never could. Nothing changed, no matter how much time I was shared. Because my life was spent in a rush, because entirety slipped through my fingers in the blink of an eye. I wandered aimlessly near the street my brother drew his last breath. If only I could taste every flavor of this lollipop sooner. Man, I can't wait to read what happens next. Will somebody knock me out and wake me up when the next volume's out? The city. I can't wait for him to finally complete my portrait. I captured a little upward flick into my mustache. Look at the bird's wings, yes, huh? So tedious waiting for it to be finished. Still 3 in the afternoon. This is one long shift. When does this tedious busy work end? Has too many people who so indifferently kill time. Our time will come, just like the saint said. I know it's tedious, but everyone feels the same way. Stop pestering about it, yeah? I'm happy to small-time stuff. I'm just as tired as you are of punching those bloody collectors and running away. I was ignorant. I lacked the time. If only I had the time they killed. If only my brother had the time they killed. He would still be alive. Yes, my brother was right. I can't wait for the moment that won't come. Now is the time for action. I'll find everyone so content with killing their time. And though a clock may look as though it turns evenly on the outside, the cogs that make up the clockwork within each turn at a disparate rate. Some living 44-hour days, some living 4-hour days. Aye, we are not like the Eurodivier. We know that we must take action. So that's what you turned yourself into? Within me is a place where all may live in equal hours. Our nest! A place for all who have felt the very same pain. Your explanations fail to justify your time killing. Yet I am not the time killer! It is the people of the city who have been slaughtering time! No one even took a moment to doubt that the clock tower may have been broken. Instead, they stopped at merely complaining that it was a slow day, and that they should just pass the time! Killing time. I saved the dying times in their wasteful clutches, while you still claim that I am in the wrong! I'm debating, because these three are like an instant lock, just because, like, that one badge they have is like a guaranteed revive, and I don't know what else I'm going to get in here. I'm just wondering who else I could... I feel like Sinclair's a hard lock, but so is Marisol. Like, these two are hard locks. That's already, like, about 5. I might only need those 5, honestly. Wait. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, I'm blind. I could bring Heathcliff. I feel like he could clutch. But also, Faust has Tremor Burst, and that might help. Fuck it, I'll figure out when we get in there. Ooh, I like the aesthetic. Under the Fathoms. Resembles a T-Corp street. Past the crowds of very busy passerby, I noticed a glowing vending machine nearby. And the streets are completely devoid of color. The machine's lighting resonate much more vibrantly with their heart. We might as well. We're this close to unveiling the truth of the time-killing time. Once I know how this case will end, we decided to forge on. Their brilliance, our guiding light. Nice. Yeah, I get more engagement. Refresh once, see what I get. I'll take that just because Rodeo can make use of it. Battery would be nice. Fuck it. Then again. Fuck it. Let me refresh everyone real quick. No, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't have anyone else who does syncing.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
And again, I'm only bringing the main three because they have the badges so they don't instantly get fucked.
뭐야
Oh, this is a horrible start.
믿어.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
육청.
Sinclair, hit the heads, hit the heads, hit the heads! Okay, perfect.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패. 이런 것도 되죠.
Alright, that shield was pretty good. Shield's pretty good.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단
Fuck.
정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
Rodeo can't get shit done. 0 SP gaming.
직접 타도하죠.
Alright, that's one.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸우는 거지.
Fuck it, let's risk it. Alright, you have an attack down. Very unfortunate. Oh, you're so fucked. Still took no damage. God damn.
제압 완료.
A에 거스르지 말고.
This bitch does not take damage.
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만.
The issue Rhodia is good. You're right, but she's a Rhodia ID, so I can't use her. I'm sorry. Alright, your time got rewound, but it doesn't matter because Hong Lu's about to show him why they call him X gonna give it to you.
이런 것도 되죠. 편하게 가자고요.
That went actually pretty well, and considering Rhodia didn't get to do anything. I'm gonna go up for the extra cost and go up here. Yeah. The only thing is I want Rhodia's, whatchamacallit, I want her, like, SP to, like, actually go up, is the only thing.
파이팅이다.
For shits and giggles, I'm gonna have him jump one dude real quick.
직접 알게 하니라.
Perfect, there we go.
벌써 끝나간.
Oh, he's just gonna die. Three stackers already.
일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
Give him the pummeler. In the meantime, Sinclair turn him into Swiss cheese. Onlu can build up on him.
직접 알게 하니라.
Perfect.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지.
Thank God everyone here is weak to Pierce.
노지하니까
Damn.
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어.
탈출 개체
말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
I guess on a bright side, I have more for a sinking team. I have like, what, 2 units that are usable now, kinda? Oh, before you ask, no, I'm not gonna grind a whole event today. Are you kidding? Yeah, fuck, let's go for this. Walks of life. All with different hours spent in a given day, speak and move about in varying speeds. Sound covered this odd inequality fills the street with incongruence. 2 people catch your attention in that chaos. A rich-looking youth, despite his apparent time affluence, is walking in a brisk pace towards the streets. A poor-looking man, despite his apparent time poverty, is slowly walking to an alley with a leisurely look on his face. Who to follow? Try out the youth. Marisol solo this event. After managing to catch up to the youth, Marisol asked him what's gotten him in such a hurry. The youth keeps glancing at his watch, clearly impatient, even waiting for Marisol's question to finish. He's pacing one location to another. Work fast so I can make more time. That factory owner over there? He's got 10 more hours left than I do. What are you going to use all that time for? More time to use that time to work longer hours. Ah, I'm late, gotta run by.
미호스럽군.
9 Tremor. Alright. That's not bad. Let's go over here. I would grab Otis for the sinking, but that might not be a bad idea. At least to take advantage of the sinking thingy I have. Hold on. I have Faust set up so that, like, I can use her when I need to. But getting more IDs up in their sanity is not a bad idea.
뭐야 그. 파이팅이다.
Sync team works well here. Depression is fun. Can't deny that.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
노지하니까
2 staggers.
아이, 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
내가 눈에 새겨줄.
아직
Alright, you're out.
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
이딴과 많이.
Your death comes when he hits you with that funny move.
급수가 전복게 뚫렸네. 이런 것도 되죠.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그릇 두드려 패.
맘.
The Pummeler!
기대받지 않은 것들 모조리 치워버린다.
Sinking team like I have more than 2 units to have sinking. That's crazy. Ooh, broken revolver. Has no use for me, but I can sell it for later. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Figure out Eurodivier. Eurodivier is fervently recited and tested known by the saint. Nothing but cogs and machine exist solely for the industrialist, the bourgeois, and the wings. Thus, what other human relation remains among the citizens but a narrow self-interest and heartless bonds created by capital? Thus, we shall cast out the cold, unfeeling metal we call coin. Instead, we shall trade our warmth with one another based on our needs. To the haves, laws of the nests are shields to protect their privileges, and to the have-nots, they are chains that shackle us. We shall defy the laws of the nest. We shall show them the wrath of the have-nots. All the Eurodivier have to lose is our chains. All they have to gain is a world without hunger. The Eurodivier suddenly points in our direction. I'm going to say something. Go for it. Whew! Unite! The Eurodivier presents a few bottles of liquor stolen from the rich and pours it over the pile of chalices, all the while shouting the chant. Alcohol overflows to uppermost chalices and spills, filling the other chalices below.
이 렌즈 너머로는 항상 정답이 보인다고.
It would make sense the Eurodivier leader would have the answer. Eurodivier identities. More. With higher offensive levels. Oh, okay, so we're absolutely using Faust. Damn. Still good to have Otis on hand. Faust, come back out. Ah, shit. Hate the identity system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
I hope I have enough to at least upgrade the sword from Marisol.
파이팅이다.
탈출 개체 확인.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
된다. 사활을 건드리지.
Uh-oh.
아이씨, 좀 피하면서 하라니까. 야, 저거 정신 차릴 때까지 앞에서 시선 좀 끌어줘야겠어.
직접 타도하죠.
Perfect, 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 perfect!
제압 완료.
혼자서 뭘 어떻게 한 거야? 야, 이거 보자. 나도
편하게 가자고요.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸움인 거지.
탈출 개체 확인.
무지하니까
그런 것도 되죠.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 또 두드려 패.
Oh, it's their leader again. That's what it is. Got it.
이렇게 눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸움인 법이지.
직접 타도하죠. 급소가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
칼을 베어내고
맘.
Okay. Kind of convenient. So that means the rodeo now has self-heal for no fucking reason. I don't have any negative... Well, I do have, done everything you could, but none of it yielded a meaningful result. They can't move, and you can't physically touch them. What is a suspicious looking receipt from under the victim's foot? There might be a clue.
이건 아는 거였어.
Ooh, that's gonna be useful for later. What does this do again? Fuck it, sure, why not? I'll sell the revolver. It does nothing for me. I'll do one refresh to do anything good. Clean water. Fuck you. Warning notices. Dreaming of electric sheep. Now let's get a replacement. And we'll leave. %20 more damage. Oh, that's SP. But it also means more damage for... I'll juice you up. 5 and 6. Damn! And more damage is more damage. I think we should be fine with this. I'm only hoping if I can get like Faust Fluid Sac going, because I didn't actually check. We should be. Oh my god.
파이팅이다.
Oh, I just don't have to attack that unit then. Okay. We do not have fluid sac. Why? It requires envy. We have not been generating envy. But I should be able to get like one use soon. Yeah, I'll have you two jump one. You two jump the other one. Wait, who else is attacking that one? Oh, wait, but what about... It's Rodeo. She doesn't care about getting hurt. Alright, I guess I could have you win the clash instead. Alright, that works. Ryoshu, I want charge. Alright, bursted one.
편하게 가자고요.
Yeah, Rhoda does not give a fuck.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸움.
Ugh. Alright, Honglu first. Uh-oh. Sinclair can redirect one. I'm gonna choose to trust him with that. One of them had... Wait, hold on. Ah, there's no one going after Sinclair, though. Shit, so that won't work. Then again, yeah, he ain't doing shit in terms of damage anyway. Alright, Ryosh can win that. Okay, we're looking pretty good. You jump that, you can sneak some hits in on that, and we're safe to hit him now. Let's do it.
직접 알게 합니다.
Ole! Yo, the double?
맞는 거야.
Alright, you're out?
대체가 약화되는 것 같습니다.
Prepaid time receipt. Right. I forgot I got that.
눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게
Is there any
싸움.
new passives, actually? I don't think so. He just has Rippers now, and, like, they're not really that much of a threat. If Ryoshu have... No, she doesn't, so you're gonna kill him instead. And Honglu's gonna do the funny. Now generate more. Go for it.
직접 알게 합니다.
이런 것도 되죠.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
That prepaid time receipt is good to have, though.
뭐야? 파이팅이다.
Fuck it, we're slamming him.
된다. 서울을 건.
I fucked up Sinclair because I should have had him solo, like, a line, so that way he could have gotten, we could have gotten Fragile on him. Oh, well, you live and you learn. Perfect.
제압 완료.
어? 방금 좀 똑똑했다.
Resentment.
싸울 때도 눈에 바로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
Fuck it. Getting a net skill 2 might be really damaging. Fuck it, go all out with that one. If I use a negative coin skill, he's gonna lose SP and win the negative coin. I don't want that. So let's do it.
된다. 서울을 건.
Your random bleed doesn't matter because Sinclair is in his zone. What? Bloody hell, this is really getting on my nerves! Oi! Quit hiding us, yeah? Give us a proper view! Damn it. I hope that I wouldn't have to show them my true form. Though we couldn't be sure if there are multiple personalities in the Ripper's head, or it was surely the voice of the many. We did hear several voices of varying pitches echoing from all corners of the room. The Time Ripper, cornered, grabs the lapels of his long coat and... Oh my god! Alright, it's time to lock in now. He's serious.
기가 막히게 느끼거든.
Joint time expenditure. When spending shared time, spend an equal amount of time across the board.
머리 좀 굴려봐.
Ugh. Oh my god, wait, what the hell? They all have different... Everyone's time. Oh my god, okay. Ugh. This shit's so cool, oh my god. One is now 5 different sections, enjoy. Ah, shit. Ryosha should be able to dodge pretty easily. Who is that targeting? Rhodia doesn't care. It's fucking Rhodia. What the hell is Time Relief Entitlement? Targeted by the Time Rebel Acceleration. Oh, wait, that's it? Oh, I thought it was like some super scary move. Never mind, fuck that. Marisol can break one of the evades. And... I'll have Faust chill so we can generate more, Time Relief does things, you will see. Fuck it. Let's go in for damage. Does Rhodia care? Not really.
탈출 개체 확인.
It also helps because... Does Rodion ever care?
이거 물백이 아니냐? 아니 베어지지 않는 정도는 아니긴 한데. 그래 뭐 두드리다 보면 깨지겠지. 뭐야 그 파이팅이다.
At 300 plus on of share time, they all only have 90 though. I can see their time right there. Sinclair's getting one. Ryoshu isn't getting one, which is very unfortunate. I need to single out a brain. I guess you. I'll single out the first one. Faust isn't getting one either, so you get in there instead. Honglu's getting 2. Oh god, they like him. 32 damage. I think it'll be fine.
직접 알게 합니다. 모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 줌-
Yeah, all it did was just target him. I don't really see what it did. Now he's out of time acceleration. Now we're gonna give him some real pain. Oh wait, no, don't target that one. Wait, hold on. Offset that. Have you sneak that in?
개체 확인.
I mean, the bleed sucks, but I can live with it.
그런 것도 되지 않아.
And if Rhoda can keep up her SP dropping, that should also help a lot. Regardless, he's running out of time. Ugh, irritating little tricks. Boy, remember what you said earlier? Might be the time to put that to use. But I'm sorry. Doesn't that use too much time? It drains too much time from all of us. Shush, my friends. Letting this drag on for any longer will cost us more in the long term. This attack will surely eliminate them. Think of how much time we will save by taking care of them here and now. We shall share this burden of time together.
야, 저 새끼 좀 봐.
These trees are 6 at 12. Gonna be staggered this term. Consume 400. Erase target's time. Erase target. Oh, Faustus dies. Now you die. Oh no. It's unclashable. So if Faust is getting nuked, I might as well get this off. Then again, I don't think I will. But we can try anyway. Sinclair, go on, outspeed him! Imagine. Hey man, you never know, it could work. Alright, where's Sinclair going? You're going to that brain. Everyone else should jump that other one then. Wait, how's Sinclair going where? Sinclair going to 3. That wants you to go to 4. Okay, I see. Quick, use Hakma! Oh yeah, you're right, but even then, that wouldn't work. Oh, that wouldn't work here. Because irregardless, yeah, we can't really get anything going. I guess the most I could do is try to get a good discard with Rhodia and have her take it, but even then, that's gonna nuke her pretty badly. But if Faust isn't dying, then the fluid sac should take care of that. Okay, hold on. I'm cooking with my brain a little bit. It all consumes 400 shared time, which I don't know what happens if it hits 0. Hey, what was my thing again? 3... Right? Yeah. I hope this counts. 4... 4... Alright.
직접 타도하죠.
This will hurt. Yeah, but I'd rather not have Faust get nuked in comparison. Oh. Goodbye. Oh, that did nothing. No, this doesn't make sense! That had to work! More tricks, is it? Oi, wait up! You took 5 hours from me earlier! What's up with you taking another 3 hours from me? We took 2 from that side! We'll settle that as soon as we deal with this present threat. Focus on the battle now! Dude, this present threat when? In 3 hours? 4? That's going on for too bloody long! Understand, I must sacrifice our collective time to... Nope, I give you more than an hour of my time! Take more from the rest! After shortening the stick last time, numbers didn't evenly divide by 12! Shut up about that last time! You're an uneducated fool who doesn't understand basic addition and subtraction! What the hell was that? Who said that? It's a new one, isn't it? It's time to fight each other. Oh, I get it. And now's our chance, right? I should have figured it wouldn't work, because, like, we're not built like that. Or, we don't lose time. Get the counter off of him. You're horrible for that. Fuck you. Oh, I can't get rid of the ego? Oh well. He should have targeted Dante. Imagine. Fuck it, everyone just jump him at this point. I won't lie, I do forget I have those Dante powers.
깨달았나?
I also didn't know Fluid Sack could be glitched like that. Do we report that? Or I guess ego skills. Spend your Hakma for the reset. I mean, I already did my mirror dungeon, so it doesn't really matter. Also, if I remember correctly, Hakmas aren't used, like, in story shit, Hakmas can be used whenever. It does, like, once per mission, so it doesn't matter if I use it now. If you're wondering how I know that, I abused the fuck out of him back then. If not used, it will remain used. That's funny, though. Oh, I probably could have slotted a different ego in instead. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We win. Rodeo, give him the 1-2. That's a brain broken. Reset each fight. In a story dungeon? Hold on, let me lower... I don't know, let me lower my computer's sound. So that my ears are, like, exploding. I'm hoping it didn't turn down the actual thing. Okay, yeah, alright. So basically, in story, your powers get reset each fight. It's only for, the dungeons and everything outside of it that I believe, it's used up for the day. You have to wait for like tomorrow to use them again. Of course, I could be wrong. I could be talking bullshit. But I know that's how it worked when I used them during the Heathcliff chapter. Alright, anyways, back to what we were doing. We need more time. Alright, okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay, that's a potential strategy to the fight. You break their pieces. I'm gonna turn my stuff back up. You break their pieces and then force them to, like, get more time. This fight's pretty cool, like, just in general.
탈출 개체 확인.
Another broken brain. It doesn't matter. Pretty sure we win this turn. If not this turn, the next turn. Blade Lineage Marisol win. That's my goat. If only I had 10 more minutes. No, a minute. A few more seconds, even. I could have changed so much more if only I had the time. Or so I thought. Once upon a time. So, what did you do? Did you even try to change anything? Believe it or not, I am the creator of every change you see around you. I know. I know what the burning question is. What changes, right? Because at the end of the day, this place became no different from the other horrible, horrible nests. There's so much pain here, just like any other place in the city. So listen up, and listen close. There's only one way to truly be free from suffering. Stopping time. Stop time. Our assistant's expression turned bitter. He did not elaborate. Well, it was not like he could understand me, and the sinners were too busy keeping their eyes on the Time Ripper to relay my question. Like always, the LCA's Special Operations Unit arrived and discussed a few things with the employee. Labeled the Time Ripper, or distortion with a complicated classification code. And that's how the case of time-killing time closed. But, my, I am so happy you finally caught the perpetrator. Aha, behold, my portrait is finally complete. Isn't this so wonderful? So slow, everyone. Stop being lazy and get to work, yes? Chop, chop. What our assistant said much earlier was right. T-Corp did not change. Not even a little. Why did you volunteer to be the bait for the Ripper, Honglu? I'll be honest, I was scared as hell. When I began thinking about how my own time could just get ripped away from me, I just wanted to understand. Because, to me, the world is full of things I couldn't understand. In truth, I still understand so little of it. Why do people hang on so desperately to something like time? Something so ephemeral? Yeah? But I know one thing. You understood the culprit, Rhodia. It wasn't just fear that held you back. While there was fear, a different side of you felt like you could understand him. That's what stayed your hand. How do you know that? Watching you, Rhodia, remind me why I did not resist when my siblings tried to kill me for the first time. I wasn't just scared. I felt as though I could understand them. When fear grows so extreme that it circles back to its origin, that moment is so precious and so beautiful. Alright, lads and lasses, gather around. We'll be running a special feature on the people who played the biggest role in solving the case of the time-killing time. And for that, we'll have to get a little group photo. Would that be alright with you, ace detectives? What an auspicious day this is! What's up with the long face, Rhodia? Everything okay? I don't know if I even deserve to be in the picture. I didn't really get anything done out there, did I? But Rhodia, you eventually captured the culprit, didn't we? It was possible only because we all worked together. Don solved the case! Hello. Hello, Luis. I'd say everyone did a great job out there, Rhodia. Honglu, Ryoshu, all three of you. Good work. You mean Honglu and Ryoshu. I just cowered as soon as I came face to face with the culprit. That was ridiculous. Well, it is said that all great detectives are flanked by great assistants. That's funny. This is what this Lady Agatha said? No, I said it. Just now. I'm the only one who's allowed to make that. I don't know. Smile, detective. Lousy face. Oh, okay. Right, can we huddle a little closer together? What right did I have to stop those struggling to change things, no matter how small, when I haven't done anything? It seemed that I was the only one who heard her whispering. Right then, 1, 2. Hold! Of course. God fucking damn it. Executive Director, it's time. Oh. Walker. My. Thank you for letting me borrow your clothes. I'm trying to give it a speck of dust on it, so don't you worry about having to run it through a washer. Executive Director? When did he... It's been so long since I had a day this exciting. Thanks, participation trophy. I just like to experience how it's like outside the company building from time to time, you know? Shouldn't you be thanking us for solving the case? Not, you know. Let's see, considering you're at a competent command of the battlefield and the special ability years, we can even snag the exceptional award. Actually, no. As you received a distinctive award, it says you can't explain the mechanism of your own powers. Collectors seem quite special, but the time that flows through you don't seem any different from the constant time I'm used to. Well, I don't have any prize money to hand out, but allow me to impart a little tip instead. Remember, using the power of time comes with a cost. Always. It's something that's been a thorn in my side as well. Oh, and another thing I should thank you for. My dream began to flow once again. On the day I ventured out to the edge and wished upon a star, I thought my dream to have ceased there, never to flow again. I would have wished for something completely different had I the chance to wish again, but I believe my only chance spent. A star. I don't understand why, but a mere mention of it suddenly brought back the memories of that star I saw when I made the pact with the sinners. I used to think the star could never be linked again. They never turned back time. Violent men like myself know when their dreams come to an end, when there's no path left for the dream to go. But I was wrong. There it was. Something rewinding time right before my eyes I could not fathom. Was not my current hypothesis, not actually rewinding time, but a potential is a potential still. And that distortion that rips time is another proof that I do not know all there is to know about time. Not yet. So my dream, once still as a lake, has become wild as a rushing river once again. Oh god, the river mention. Your indifferent, unafraid attitude towards time? It also left me an impression. I think day after day about how uncaring the nature of time is. It'll continue to drift on and on and on, even after my death. I think about how that's so terrifying. I'm afraid of death, yes. I'm not interested in researching immortality. Full time is equivalent to constant change. Those here tread upon the road of illusions from death and annihilation should find ourselves for another wall what they had sought to flee from in the first place. What must one do to stem the change when the nature of perpetual change itself is tied to an immutable thing in the flow of time? One must stop time itself, of course. Yes, indeed. Therein lies the conundrum. Although time itself ceases to move, all change eventually becomes a great flow. I'm having trouble following your train of thought. Dante says that they are having trouble following your train of thought. Oh, wow, apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. But sometimes someone might forget who to talk to, to listen to something in response, but intermittent ticks and talks, but all is probably too much for a manager of upstart business to understand, yes? Does this conclude the business of the 10 billion on time tax? You're exempt. Can you imagine what would have happened in a case like this for you to solve didn't exist? Can you believe you almost had to live the rest of your life searching a measly 4 hours of an entire day? Unbelievable, a little nappy. You need to wake up a whole days later. The 4-hour daily minimum time policy even applied to you. Yes, that is difficult to believe, but I understand then. Oh, almost slipped my mind. When that purchase catalog Limbus company handed me, that monolith in there really caught my eye. I have to purchase them. Many as you have in stock. Oh, this is gonna bite us back in the ass somehow. Cheers, that's still made. It's really pricey too. It's good to get that commendation or whatever it was. Understood. Your intent to purchase will be relayed. The monolith? What are you planning to do with? It's a secret. Things yet to be realized remain shrouded in hearts under this starless sky. Let's go, Mai. Yes, Director Hubert. This company is growing increasingly bizarre, Miss Faust. Not only are we providing distortion management service, but also dipping our feet into the sales of artifacts at the monolith. I don't believe the monolith should be so easily bought or sold. seems something we must retrieve, not put up for sale. You do understand the ramifications of selling artifacts that could force a distortion, I trust? The world is aplenty with technology capable of maiming or slaughtering a fellow human. Not all of those have started with intent to do harm. In fact, most of them have begun as altruistic projects for the betterment of mankind. In other words, it depends. Do you really believe this to be a matter that you can just brush aside with Virgilius? You know my place, yours as well. You are aware that we are not provided the luxury of choice. We will both reach what each of us desire. That is a guarantee. Fine. With that peculiar exchange between Faust and Virgilius, Bus sets off on another journey. Ooh, your favorite already? As we returned to the bus, Rhodey was busily moving between the sinners, excitedly talking to them about whatever subject they were interested in. Quite. Thus, this achievement is immortalized for all eternity to come! You intend to put it up for display. In her hands was the article we were featured in. Don Quixote dedicated considerable time and effort to meticulously ironing out the creases, coating it with a thin film, and displaying it carefully in a frame. We could barely tell it was her due to the blurring, but she appeared so happy to be a part of the photograph. My sure desire to hang it there for all to see, but this doth carry great meaning indeed, as my very first accomplishment, thus I shall place it in my bedchamber for safekeeping. You're really stoked about a shaky picture of yourself, huh? Oh, don't be a buzzkill, darling. Chiquita's happy about it, and that's what matters, right? It matters not for this signifier of our achievement. Yeah, our achievement. Rhodey was laughing and cheering along with her, as though nothing had happened. But it's never been so clear that this cheeriness was all an act. I think that pained my heart. Yet, I was powerless to do anything about it. The most I could do was to clear the air and hopefully divert their attention to something else. Faust, did you ask Virgilius where we're headed next? Virgilius, Dante asks. At least when we're talking about our next destination, the past has become a blur, even for a moment. That was the intent behind my question. Yes, I've come to realize it is about time the manager asked me for some information regarding our next destination. Lucky, I was right. Simply our next destination was enough to divert the center's attention. They all fell silent in anticipation. Our next destination, too bad I got more than I bargained for, is to a warp train, Dante. I didn't just clear the air. That statement alone caused a whole storm among the sinners.
대의에 맞서는 자들을 확실하게 굴복시켰죠. 그럼 다음 타겟을 설정해 볼까요?
And that's all of time killing time. Also, unfortunately, we're getting on a warp train, but company orders and all that. Grinding on this event is gonna kinda suck. But I should be able to get... I really don't care about getting enough with W Corp. But yeah, I probably won't get the aesthetic shit. I'll probably just solely go for all the materials. I did that with the Refraction Railway. I'll do it again. $150 and $100. That's $250 in total for both of these. Fuck it. The dungeon feels tedious. I mean, assuming it doesn't play the whole cutscene, I could probably just chill with the dungeon. But we also got Mirror Dungeon to do as well, which... I'll probably have to use the Poise team. I also have, like, Hung Lu hanging out in the back with them. Let me set this up now before I forget. Skippable all of them. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I get it now. It plays the transformation cutscenes. Even then, I'll probably still attempt to use the dungeon. That sucks. Like, it could have been better, but, you know, nothing that'll make me double over in pain, I guess. Really, I should use a Tremor team, but... I completely tapped out on boxes. Don't you mean modules? Papa Bongi is looking simple, even Fake Santa. Fake Santa was mad quick, though, too. Yeah, it was like 3 waves, but like the gnomes usually died in like 2 seconds if you had a full Pierce team. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Regardless, that's probably what I'm gonna do for this event, depending on how bad the dungeon is. So I'll probably just oops, wrong thing. Let me look back at it. I'll probably just focus the materials and not grab all this. This is just if I get enough like watches in the time that I have, I'll grab them. But like I don't give a shit. Oh, I could get a distraction ticket. Oh, I can get all 20 right now. Ah, fuck it. I already have like what 20k lunacy, so I'm set for Walpurgis Schnott. So getting tickets is a pretty good investment. So yeah, I guess that's my plan. Rush out all the materials, and this is just if I feel like it. I will say though, overall, the Intervallo is pretty fun. I like the transformation. My only complaint, and even then it's not really a complaint, it's more so just how it played out, is just being forced to use Rhodia at all. Or I guess I should say, being forced to use the one sinner out of the 12 that I didn't have the fucking levels for. Also, I love how everyone's trying to look into it and be like, oh, Virgilius picked him for a reason, when the simpler answer was just what he told us. It's like, oh no, like, they were the only ones who raised their hands, dude. On the bright side, I got all the IDs and stuff out of the event as well, so that's pretty nice. I'll probably have to dump, oh wait, can I get those boxes actually? Oh, it's 25, damn. 600, 125. I need 150 for all the Fallen boxes. That shouldn't be too bad. It's like overall, I would need a total of over 500 of the clocks. Yeah. Because this takes 500 by itself. It's like 150. It's already like 650, like right there. And then we get into these. I already bought a couple out of desperation earlier. Also, what kind of fucked up shit is it? You're gonna keep giving us the golden tickets? Like, bro, we have the blue tickets, man. I'm not saying give me like 100 of them, but like 50 would be nice. Just saying. Director San, please. I'll beg. Like, damn, bro, give me a little bit more. Experience tickets are BS. I mean, 100 golden tickets is usually enough to jack someone up, but, like, only one person. I'm not saying, like, piss experience tickets can't even go for the blue ones. That's what I'm saying. Like, where's the blue ones, bro? Hook me up a little bit. We keep getting shafted. Like, I would be happy with, like, 25 blue ones. That alone could probably, like, bump up someone's levels. That's why, like, all my units are so fucking not built. Like, I only have, like, a decent... I technically have a decent charge team, but, like, not really. Like, I have a charge team that works. It's only one really have like bleed and like tremor. No, bleed and poise. I mean. I need to set up my burn already. I heard burn is like really good, but like, I also want to actually have a rupture team. I think 7 Heathcliff is cool, and that's about it. We're not gonna talk about the sinking team because this isn't a team. This is a fucking mistake. I can't believe I'm saying it, but realistically, the next team I would be able to have built up, assuming I want to try to do that, would be my fucking Tremor team. But it's kind of bizarre. I didn't see that one coming. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I could just not run a specific team. Just get fucking pointless Yi Sang. Just have him do stuff. I think I have him, don't I? Oh, I didn't grab him yet. Oh, okay. There's too much to grab. Anyways, that'll be it for tonight. I thought it was going to be done earlier. Piss, Blood, Purple, and Wedding. I think the funniest thing is they really built a Hong Lu ID solely so you could have every single version of Tremor on the target. Like, for no reason. Told you it would take 2 hours. I did not expect the entire dungeon at the end. I always forget about those. Oh, I'm gonna play some S Libra a little bit. Tremor was a lesser rupture and borderline pointless mechanics. I don't know, man. That new Hong Lu Ego Tremor is pretty fucking good. He got staggered, so he can't get staggered again? Think again. Behold, the frog. Enemies with no stagger bar be laughing at your attempts. The frog will work every time without fail. Assuming I have to remember how it's done. I didn't exactly read it. Where the fuck are you? What was it again? Reverb. Good tremor plus stuff. It best goes to trigger tremor breath with a stagger threshold, but the effects potency. No, it wasn't this one. Where the hell was it? There was one. Was it Otis? I don't remember because there's so many fucking tremor shit now. Or was it Heathcliff? It might have been Heathcliff. No, it wasn't Heathcliff. It would have been Otis. There it is. Tremor Fracture. There's some interesting stuff you could do with it, especially since, again, Hong Lu alone, like just by himself, brings in whatchamacallit? Entanglement. Because then you can essentially get 2 types at once. But again, that would also require people to actually play Tremor teams. Which requires reading, so you know they're not doing that. Why did I uptie to? Right, I was building my fucking burn team. Oops. I have a lot of Hong Lu IDs just uptied. For no reason. Huh. Weird. Oh, well, we got a new fucking Tremor Everlasting. I don't know, I'll figure all that out.
좋지.
It ain't no Blade Lineage event, so I may not finish the whole thing, but
덮어줘.
we got our bag, we got our lunacy, we're chilling. So we'll see y'all next time with whatever the fuck I said I do tomorrow. See, I'm not going to work. Later.